Interesting. Black Lilith Moon, or Black Moon Lilith, or whatever the fuck that shit's called. That could be something that's real significant. Aries placements. You don't gotta be Aries sun sign, and it's not gonna resonate with everyone. So let's get it. Slim pickings. This can be something to do with the contest. Well, it's wild. I just seen Little Miss Sunshine for the first time in a long time the other day. But it was at the part where the dude found out that he was colorblind. No, it wasn't. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think it was. The dude finds out that he's colorblind, so he can't fly planes or something like that. He was mute. Well, he just wasn't talking. But he's wanted to go, I think he wanted to go in the Air Force or something like that, just to fly jets or planes or something like that. And he finds out that he's colorblind, and that just sets him off. So something about maybe somebody found out they're colorblind, that would suck. But at the same time, hey, you know, I love colors, so it would really suck to be colorblind. However, I only met one person ever that was. And I thought that was interesting. He had to play with like iridescent, this is back when Battlefield 3? 3 or 2, one of them. I want to say it was 3, but it could have been Battlefield 2. No, it was Battlefield 3. This is back when Battlefield 3 was out. It might have been 4, but I think we were cool with each other from 3 to 4. I'm not saying we wasn't cool after that, just lost touch, but that was a long time ago. I want to say Battlefield 3 is when we used to play. I found out he was like colorblind. He said that they had like settings of they had iridescent settings for people who are colorblind. And I put it on that just to see how it is, and you can definitely you can tell the difference, of course, but still suck, you know. Anyways, but yeah, so maybe somebody's colorblind. They don't have to be. Or somebody else is colorblind. All right, Aries placements. Okay, that's definitely for somebody. So you may be trying to like get away with something, or somebody can be trying to get away with something. Or there's a significant something that somebody's trying to run away from. This could be jail. Somebody's trying to avoid jail time or something like that. Whatever that's for. I mean, this is different things for different people, different strokes, different folks, all that. So it's like, please don't take this all serious and be like, no, that's not me. That's not, like, cool. I'm not here to say it's you. I'm just here to say this is something somebody's going to do. But somebody definitely can be trying to run away from their consequences, or something where it revolves jail time. Or somebody could be literally trying to escape from jail. That's not for everybody. Or somebody's trying to escape their thoughts. I feel like somebody could definitely have something like ruminating in their mind over and over and over again. And somebody's really trying to escape that. But this could be anything from like mental health, some mental health shit. This can also be like negative thoughts. Okay. This could be something that you really want to get control of, or hang, or something like that. It's for somebody. But yeah, maybe you need help with something. It's not for everybody, but somebody may need help with their mental health. The light at the end of the tunnel may feel like it's not quite at the end. yeah, lessons. So you can be an Aries, Taurus, Customer. You don't have to be Aries, Vedic, Taurus, Vedic. You could have Taurus in your chart, but lessons that need to be learned. Somebody can definitely be trying to get away from a religious group. Cut and run. I really feel like somebody is wanting to escape something here. This can be their mind. Somebody can be doing LSD for the first time, or something about LSD, or something about psychedelics. This could also be somebody really wanting to cut something out, something that's been plaguing them, or something that's been like just taking over their mental, like a good bit of their mental space. Somebody can be consumed with it's like overstimulation or something going on. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If somebody's smoking the wrong shit, stop smoking it. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but somebody definitely could be smoking fucking sativas when they need to be finding them a good hybrid or a goddamn indica. Okay. Yeah, so options. Some of you guys are trying to keep from crying. Somebody could be trying to keep from crying. Or this is like just overstimulation. This is like overly emotional, overly stimulated. What is going on? You may be getting like zaps and shock, like getting zapped or something. Or shocks. It's not for everyone. This can also be like electromagnetic fields. Yeah, the hair is standing up on your head and shit. You need to get the fuck out of the area, because it can easily mean that it's like a lightning strike about to happen and you don't want to be anywhere near it. So to keep from oh, this could be job opportunities too, but you're keeping busy. Some of you guys can be escaping something through work, whatever that means. I don't know what you do for work, but you can definitely be doing that a lot. Some of you guys could be getting rejected, or this is you kind of like, hopefully not running away from your responsibilities, but some of you guys could definitely be leaving one thing for another, whatever that means. It could be anything. This could be job related. Yeah, some of you guys are searching for a new job or something like that, or searching for purpose. Could still be something about work. It's not for everybody. Some of you guys are definitely like whatever you're getting, the options that you're being presented with, whatever this is, or whomever this is for. Somebody is like, they don't want it. Somebody's like, nah. Like, so you can be not interested in certain things that you are getting, or that's being presented to you. Could definitely be work. This could be love. I ain't getting into that right now. You could also just be really indecisive about what it is you want to do. This could be career based. Some of you guys may feel like you're not saying you're not good at anything, but you may feel like what the options that you have, I don't know, the choices you have, or something like that, you're just not with it. I don't know. But it's like you don't see yourself doing it in the future. Or you don't see yourself doing it for too long. So you're just like, why bother? It's not for everybody. Yeah, wake up and smell the coffee. Somebody's name could be Joe. Anyway, somebody could be a country singer. Or somebody can like country music. Cool. Anyways. Yeah. Some of you guys are definitely, you're future forward. You're definitely so far ahead of some shit. I don't know what it is. If you don't see yourself doing it in the next 5, okay, this can be what it is. Somebody can be asking you this question. It doesn't have to be, but somebody can be like, where do you think you're going to be in the next 5 years? I can't stand that question, because people know good and damn well, if this is just a regular job, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm seeing myself here flipping burgers or whatever the fuck people do for the next 5 fucking years. Like, no, I don't see myself here. So you really want me to answer that question? Anyways, so some of you guys can definitely, it's like you don't see yourself, if you don't see yourself doing something in the future, you're not going to waste your time doing it now. So I don't know what that's about, but some of you guys definitely, you see yourself being successful, or you are quickly heading towards success. Some of you guys can be eating hamburger helper here soon or some shit. It could be your, I mean, I don't know if it's the box shit or if this is what you're making on your own. You can be making this shit from scratch. I don't know about entirely from scratch, but you can definitely be getting better noodles, and, you know, you're not using no box shit, because literally it's only noodles and the seasonings. You got seasonings at home. Get you unenriched noodles and have a fucking ball. Boom. Voila. Anyways, so yeah. So you see yourself doing big things in the future if you're not doing it now. That could be something that you're working towards. So that could be a reason why you're definitely ignoring things that you know that you're not going to be doing, or something that you're not going to be interested in the upcoming years or days, hell, weeks, months, whatever. But you're confident that you're going to be successful. You know you're going to be successful, whatever this is that you just know. So you're not really thinking about the now, or you're not really thinking about, you're not thinking about the future too, you're not going too far out, but you just know that you're going to be successful, whoever that's for. Now, if you're already successful, um, you're not settling for less, whatever that means. So if you're already successful and you're doing the damn thing, you're not going to go backwards, whatever that means. Some of you guys can definitely be progressing when it comes to something significant. Some of you guys are just really wanting to get away from the hustle and bustle. This is you or somebody else. Somebody really is trying to escape. So you can be an escapist. You can have Pisces in your chart. You can be a cusper. But some of you guys, this could be your problems too. Like you're trying to run away from your problems. It's not for everybody. Somebody is definitely trying to run from the law, though. Whoever that's for. Maybe you hear about this. Somebody's like trying to run away from the law. I kept getting consequences. Whatever that is. Trying to escape something, but you may just be the escapist. Yeah, yo. Ah, man. Somebody's really trying to get out of a cult, which is crazy because I already said that shit. But this right here, I already did a reading for Capricorn, so you know, just find it on my channel. I did a reading for Capricorn. Wait, no, I didn't. My bad. Sorry. I did. No, I did. No, hold on. Who did I do yesterday? I did Taurus and Capricorn, didn't I? But this is what I got: runaway, and then the law enforcement. So somebody literally is trying to run away from the law. I don't, whatever. Who did I do yesterday? Oh, I did Sagittarius. My bad. Capricorn is gonna come when Capricorn is gonna come. I don't know when I'm gonna do Capricorn. It could be tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends on if they come out when I shuffle. All right, let's see what else we got. Aries. A product of your own environment. Some of you guys may literally. What is this about? Is this the prisoner of the mind, or this is like actual prison? Bloodline. This could be a family member. The life insurance. Work. Anyways. Is this the imprisonment of the mind? Why is somebody fucking confused? Is somebody giving like an ultimatum or some shit like that? Yeah, somebody's life is about to change. I don't know what that's about, but greed is here. Homicide. Whoa. Vehicular. Oh, yo. Okay. Somebody could be going to jail for a vehicular homicide. I don't know what the fuck, but okay. But this can also be like it could be, what is it called? This could be something that is like, that doesn't happen. Either it does or it doesn't. Or it can or it doesn't, or something like that. Meaning it's a possibility. But false flag here could also mean that it may not happen. Yeah, fake news. So it may not actually be a thing. But that could be for somebody. Vehicular. It may not be homicide, but vehicular. That's the only thing they have, right? When somebody get hit by a car. But hopefully not due to drunk driving, though. Because I got a lot of fucking cups. 7 cups twice on top of that. And then I'm getting law enforcement running away. Somebody can do a hit and run or something, or vehicular something, and then somebody's gonna try to do a hit and run. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I mean, obviously I just said it, but I don't know who it's for is what I meant. So something about vehicular homicide, or somebody's trying to like, somebody does, it's like a hit and run, but this is a person, not a, like hitting the car and running. No, this is like hitting somebody and taking off. And the thing about this is, though, somebody could be under the influence. I don't know who the fuck that's for. So, but it may not actually, it may not be happening to you. This could be happening to this could be something you're reading about or something. I'm not saying this is you doing this or going through this. But I don't like the 5 of Swords here, because that's definitely some hit and run energy, though. Somebody really feel like they can get away with something. But with that, with homicide, this could be where somebody's doing it. This not in like defense, though. I'm about to say self-defense. It's a possibility. This is aggression and shit. This is like a dispute and somebody like hitting somebody with their car. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So definitely pay attention, be aware. You know, but this could be a male. Yeah, organized. Oh, okay. Goodness gracious. This is like motherfuckers trying to commit fraud. Like this is people trying to get people to hit them and shit like that so that they can sue people and shit. So this is organized crime. Got male here. Injustice right behind it, and then revenge. This is yeah. Yep, law enforcement, organized crime, male, and then justice. This is heavy on the justice system. Keeps popping up. Imprisonment, vehicular homicide, hit and run. I don't know entirely what's going on, you know, but I don't think this is anything to do with you. I feel like this is going on around you. Yeah, then prison, yet again. And then there's the Ace of Swords and Lovers. This can be a crime of passion. Like somebody is trying to get revenge on someone too. I don't know what the fuck what's going on with motherfuckers, but alright. This can be something so this can be somebody's family member that's doing this shit. Or that this happens to. I really hope not. Running people over with cars and shit because they're cheating or something, you know, stupid shit like that. That's not for everyone at all. Yep. Hermit. Elder. 3 of Cups. I'm really getting that organized crime stuff still. So I don't know what that's about. So I'm going to leave that alone. What's up with this imprisonment? So you guys are going to be a lover, a loved one. Or this is like some crime of fucking, not passion, but crime of something. I want to say passion, but if somebody's getting revenge, it's not that, well, it's like murder, suicides, and Romeo and Juliet type shit or something. Well, I think it would be crime of passion if somebody's like catching somebody cheating and then they like shoot the person or some shit. I really don't know what's happening, but okay. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So you be dealing with a Gemini. That's what I'm getting. Like, So somebody literally may be trying to ruin someone on purpose. I feel like somebody's trying to do something here fucked up on purpose. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I don't think this is you because I haven't seen any Aries energy in this shit. Mind you, energy is energy. This could be something this could be a movie, a show. This could be something that you're reading about, some news. I wouldn't know. This could be something going on in your local neighborhood. Shit, I have no local neighborhood. In your neighborhood, your neck of the woods. Wouldn't know. But somebody's definitely a victim of some type of crime. This is personal though. When people, when something happens, like on first 48, the first people to go for it is like the loved one. Oh, sorry, lover. Like, especially if they have a lover, that's like the first person. That's the first victim. Not victim. That's the first, shit. I can't think of the word. Suspect. Sorry. That's like the first suspect. They if they have a a lover, they go after that first. Then they deal with like possible family members or personal people, like friends and shit, people they always around and stuff like that. And then then very seldomly on first 48, it just be some random shit where the person don't even know the person. They just happen to be there at that time doing that thing or whatever the case may be. So they just happen to uh, just be at the wrong place at the wrong time. This right here, though, no, this is personal. Don't nobody go out of their way to ruin someone unless they know the person. Now, they could, but you don't really see that. You don't see somebody like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but I'm about to go and like run up on them and just, I don't know. Unless this is one of those type of crimes where somebody just get run up on. But no, you don't hear about people literally trying to stick 10 knives in somebody's back on purpose and they don't even know the person. You don't really hear about that too often. It happens though. I don't think this is that case. Let's see. Because I feel like this can be family related for somebody. Nine of Wands. And it's not the case. This is not some random shit. Kids can be involved, but this can be somebody. So somebody's trying to protect a child. Or somebody feels like they failed to protect a child. Yep. That's crazy. I said I feel like it's family related. I didn't even see this at the bottom of the deck. We got the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and then Death. Strength is here too. Five of Cups. What is that, Page or Five? My bad, Page of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a kid here. And a dog could be significant as well. Whatever the fuck that's about. Yeah. Family is here. Somebody definitely feel like they failed to protect someone. What's up with this page? Tower. What did somebody contribute to this? Contribution. The Empress. Interesting. Okay. The Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Definitely family related here. There's a mother here. Somebody contributed to this. So, okay, somebody could feel like they contributed to a tower moment where somebody was a victim of X, Y, and Z, whatever they're a victim of. But this was personal. If you understand where I'm coming from. King of Cups. Why am I getting that? I'm tired of getting this fucking case. And the Knight of Cups. A lot of love here. Scorpio. Pisces. Empress is here. Could be you. Doesn't have to be. People driving Hondas like these motherfuckers or like they're driving Ferraris or some shit. And blasting the shittiest music, but that's fine. You know? Interesting. that Honda in particular. Because that year is not necessarily the best year. I'll tell you that much. Not only that, it's just you shouldn't be driving Hondas like they're like Bugattis or something. They're not. Relax. My bad. So, a lot of love here. There's the feminine. Somebody could be fertile. Somebody could actually be pregnant, but I feel like somebody's trying to create something here. Now, the Tower don't have to be bad. I just don't like the fact. Now, it could be that this Ten of Swords that somebody set up, because I feel like this is a setup. This Ten of Swords that somebody set up, somebody's protected from. Or they're just protecting themselves. Somebody's definitely, I mean, I'm not trying to say somebody's a victim, but somebody definitely can be a victim of something here. Or somebody is like, this could be a parent or mom or dad or whatever that is literally a victim of somebody else's, whatever this is. I just don't know. This doesn't really say what, but somebody could be in prison due to what somebody else did to someone, or did to someone's kid. So maybe somebody is like, their heart goes out to whoever or whatever this is. Judgment. Okay. That pretty much sums everything up for that. I don't want to sit here and, you know. Maybe somebody is under judgment when it comes to whatever whatever this imprisonment is. And maybe somebody is like apologetic, or they really are, they're sorry for what they done or whatever. That is for someone, and I'm not trying to say that could be anything, and I'm not trying to like put that on anybody, because I have no fucking clue, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But there is a situation where somebody could be, I'm not gonna say sorry, but they feel for someone's, whatever somebody's going through, or whatever somebody was a victim of, regarding a kid, for sure. For someone. Could also be a cover-up of something way more sinister. So maybe we know with the Gemini. Side note, I guess, somebody could be getting married at a beach somewhere. And then we have you. War. This could have something to do with planetary shifts for someone. You could definitely have a conflict. So this would be a it's like maybe a square. Something can be squared with your sun sign, or someone can just be squared with something. Some planet is squared with another one. So you could definitely be dealing with conflict of interest in any type of way, shape, or form. But this is also an area where lessons can be learned, or things, I'm not gonna say lessons entirely, things can be learned. And Saturn could be a part of this, but where something could be learned from a situation, especially when war is here, because this is like two sides. So you're dealing with the opposition. This could also be opposition. Opposition is not bad. This is like, it can be attracted if it works with each other. This is kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but not really, because we shouldn't be linking together to take somebody down unless it's for a good cause. What am I? Oh, I'm like, where the fuck am I? Where is that? What is this? And this could just be, Mars. This could just be Mars, Mars attack, having an issue with whatever the fuck is opposing. And then this is within, meaning if this is you that has a Mars placement that is opposing something else, it's all about how can we coexist. So maybe you're trying to find a median, trying to find the middle, like, where can we come, where can it be like a 50-50 thing? We both come together to figure something out, or we shouldn't be arguing with each other. Knight of Wands, we know with the Sag, we shouldn't be going against each other. Or you may have a Sag placement that is like bumping heads with the Mars placement of yours. It could be because it's two people who want to have dominance, or two people who are like both fiery, because that is fire. I don't know anybody who would try to go to war with a fucking, like a Sag going to war with the Aries. That's just like chaos to me, almost. But this is like, okay, maybe you could use Scorpio's energy to whip this Sag energy into shape. Not saying that you're trying to beat someone. It's more so of like, if we come together, even if this is like opposing and this is a whole nother person, you have a Mars placement, they have a Sag placement, or whatever the fuck, it doesn't have to even be like that. You guys are not seeing eye to eye about something, or you both are trying to dominate. Yeah, peace. How can we make peace, not war? Yeah, I declare war type of fucking shit. No. Yeah, exactly. The Five of Pentacles is here too. So I like the fact the Fool is here, because this is kind of like whatever to me. Like, oh well. And I see that 50-50 shit. So halfway, meet me halfway, coexisting. How can we come together to make peace, not war? How do we pretty much throw our hands up, or how do we pretty much say, this is stupid, or this is, or, kind of pretty much like a truce, but not really. Kind of like whatever, walk away from it, or just let bygones be bygones. But this is not in that type of way. Literally, of letting bygones be bygones is more like why are we even arguing about this in the first place, or why are we even having this issue or this conflict of interest in the first place? If this is within, and you're kind of trying to figure out why the fuck are you battling yourself, or fighting your urges for whatever reason. This could be over. This could be like doing versus, you know how some people say, you can either respond or reply, or shit like that. It's kind of like, how do I reply to this instead of like, or how do I respond to this other than react? That's what I meant. So it's like react or response. I feel like Sag is more reactive, and Aries can be more responsive. Now, it depends on the situation. Aries may be the one that may be reactive. Some of you guys may like Dr. Pibb, or Dr. Pibb. Goodness gracious. Some of you guys may like Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper or whatever the fuck. One of those. I don't know where that came from. I haven't had that shit in I don't know how long. Unless it's mixed with something. Fuck no. Six of Cups. So this could be family related. Personal. Again, this can be personal. But if this is from within, this could be about your lifestyle, your livelihood. This could be about your independence. I did say something about Black Moon Lilith. Maybe you have Black Moon Lilith or whatever, or Lilith in Sag. So this is like, okay. So this is kind of like, something could be getting, like maybe you want to fight against some norm. This can also be something to do with like religion or how you was raised, how you was brought up, opposed to how you possibly deal with situations now, especially if you're thinking for yourself, you're doing for yourself. What's up with this? So you can either just be like, whatever, leave something where it's at, my nose is starting to itch, leave something where it's at. The Hermit, that is interesting. I really feel like this is something about like, it's like, what have you fucking learned so far in situations when it's like where there's war? Do you literally react or respond? And I feel like this wisdom here, you kind of using what it is that you have been using, or especially if you've been working on yourself, because you could have been the type of person that just reacts and you don't think about it to respond. It's more so of just being reactive, because sometimes you gotta approach situations differently. Like, you just approaching every situation in some Aries ass energy can be really damaging. Sometimes you have to take account somebody else's feelings. Maybe not all the time. You can 75% of the time you say fuck whomever feelings. Although, if you're dealing with kids, you should approach certain situations differently. If you're dealing with elderly, you approach certain situations differently. This is more so of you kind of like letting something be what it is, or letting something go. It doesn't gotta be like that neither. You can definitely be feeling indifferent about a situation. What is this? The Hermit again. Damn. This is serious. Yeah, how would you feel if... Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, go. So you can definitely have Capricorn. You're trying to be done with Capricorn. May have Sag. Oh, okay, well, yeah, you can. But you may have, like, a Capricorn placement that is... Maybe this is... What I meant to say, you can have Saturn not conjuncting, my bad. You can have Saturn either squaring some shit... or you can have Saturn that is... Okay, so if you may have Saturn that is, like, opposing something to do with, like, Black Moon Lilith possibly in Sag, which I can see how that can create conflict, because it may be something where you have to take discipline. You have to be disciplined, and then you also want to kind of like do something your own way. You kind of want to be the Knight of Wands, but you have to be disciplined. I don't know what house you have the shit in. This is Black Moon Lilith. I have no fucking clue. I said family, so it could be fourth house, maybe. Or it could be people that's like family too. Like, people that you would treat like family, because shit, you've been around them for a long time. Or it's like, how would you feel if somebody was taking care of your whatever, your pet, your mother, your this, your that, and they're just kind of like, they don't give a fuck of how, like they don't care how they're handling the situation. How would you feel if I mean, if you were doing that and you didn't, it's like you didn't care, how would you feel if somebody was doing the same thing to you or you or yours? So you may want to approach something in a Knight of Wands way, which is very much so like, I'm gonna do what I want. The energy can be real fucking high, real fast, real fucking like juvenile, I want to say. It's like you want to be the hero. That's fine. However, there's ways to go about this. You can't just dismiss certain things and just scoop in. There's always tact. There's always like a fucking way to do something. Because people who want to just be the hero and just jump in and Knight of Wands might fuck something up. And then the whole fucking mission is failed. Are you playing a game? I'm just kidding. Maybe you got to be stealthy because we do got the Hermit here twice. Shit, maybe you are playing Battlefield or something. Or something where you have to really, is about stealth. I don't know why I'm getting that. What's that game called? It was a board game. You had two things you couldn't see. They're back to back. Is it called something ship? With the little pegs. I forgot the name of that board game. Battleship, is it? I think. I don't know why I'm getting Battleship. I think that's what it's called. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's very much so strategy. You have to have strategy of doing something. So you can definitely be trying to, it's like you're contemplating on doing something, but it has to be some type of strategy, and you have to be disciplined. There has to be discipline put in place. That's all I'm getting. Because you may really want to just go at something. However, being free-spirited and wanting to be the hero, that's all cool, and going some your own way, that's great. But with certain situations, especially when you're dealing with two hermits, it's like old people or something. Definitely when you're dealing with like an energy of like people who may be, they're not dumb. They're very wise, and they know what's going on. You're not, slow, or I mean maybe, but what I meant by that is more so intellectually and shit like that. Is like, how do you go about it? You still have to handle with care. This can be anything. Shit, this can just easily be a fucking package. Whatever the case may be, it's like handle with care. This can easily be a newborn as well. You can't just be like, oh well, their babies, they can get dropped on their head, they'll still be fine. I don't feel like that's a good idea though. To just be dropping kids on their fucking heads and stuff because, oh, they'll grow out of it or whatever, like, or whatever the case may be. Nah. It's funny here because with this war card, you see how they're trying to push it up, and you see how Knight of Wands is trying to like fucking just barrel it down, just gun it, and just like what is it called, steamrolling. Some of you guys may be a little bit, I mean, it's fine to be energetic and all that stuff, but you have to have tact. You don't see people going in with no strategy when it comes to the target that they, say this is the target, the target is having to get through this, that, and a third or whatever to get to whatever this is. But you can't just go in and guns blazing and just, I mean, you can. There's always that way. However, it takes discipline, it takes tact, it takes strategy. This is when you may need Virgo energy. I'm gonna say Virgotarian. That's interesting. You may need Virgo energy. Oh, this could just be where you actually need a Virgo to help you with something here, to get out of something. This Five of Pentacles is giving me where you have strengths and they have weaknesses. They have strengths, you have weaknesses. So whatever you're lacking, they may be able to help, and whatever they're lacking, you may be able to help. You get where I'm coming from. This can be physically as well. This could be financially too, because it is Pentacles. But this can be something where it's like, this is something that's serious. I'm always looking at Pentacles as they're serious. This could be health related as well, but it can also be helping someone, you and someone helping another person. So if somebody has the knowledge, somebody has like the key, they have the knowledge, they know how to utilize the war. But they can't do it by themselves, just like you know how to conquer the war, but you can't do it all by yourself either, you know? Same shit. It's not a one-man army. Not one person pops up and be the hero. This is where everybody wins because we're working together. Whatever this is about. Could be any aspect of life. War. I really, and if this is just you by yourself, this is like you kind of realizing what you need in order to noticing what you need to utilize something, or noticing what you need in order for you to kind of get to the next level, or in order for you to like work well with another, or work well with others. So if this is all about you, it's kind of like using Saturn to discipline yourself so that you won't frustrate others trying to do it all yourself, or trying to show like, look, I'm the big bad wolf, or whatever the fucking case may be. Like, we all get it, you know, you're Aries, you're rah, you know, blah, and all this, you know, whatever. However, we all need somebody to lean on. However, we all need something. It's like we all need form. We know Aries can do it. We know Aries will, you know, they can start a war, and they can be just all about action. However, you see, it's not just only one person down there, right? Because it took a whole army. It didn't take just you. Now, if you want to be Hitler, by all means, or whomever else, Stalin or some shit, have her. Fine. Where we at? 49 minutes. Shit was not supposed to be this long. Let's get one more card though. Fuck it. 9:31. I'll try to do one more person after this. Let's see. A couple more minutes. Let's see what else we got. Huh. False evidence appearing real. I feel like this is about I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't want to go too far just yet. Ooh, let's see what this is about first. I think I'm gonna really take those cards back. So at first I was like, yeah, but now I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. What is this fear about? I'm getting like, even though with the Gemini, I'm getting, no, this could be a Gemini that's fearful. Maybe it's like you can be getting people like riled up, like ready to, like, whoo, yeah, like getting them ready to do something. I don't know, maybe this, what is it called? Shit. I don't know if you're like inspiring people or you're getting people like suited and booted or just ready, like revved up or something. But I don't understand why there is fear here. This could be you kind of like showing other people that there's nothing to be afraid of. Maybe you're showing people that there's nothing to fear. Aries is here. I'm just kidding. But no, but for real, you can just be like, there's nothing to fear. Or what is it to fear? The Empress. King of Cups. Scorpio. Empress again. Damn, you got 2 Empress. And then the Magician. And the Queen of Wands. That's you. I say the Empress is usually Taurus, Aries, and I guess Libra, but because of Venus, but mostly Taurus and Aries because they're next door. Yeah, I feel like that this is you pretty much kind of inspiring other people in some sort of way. It's something to do with you being the voice of reason or reasoning. You being the voice of reason because you've already shown what you're fucking made of, what you can do, how far you can go, what you're capable of. And then I don't know if that's showing people automatically that motherfucker, there's nothing to fear, or you're just kind of like inspiring people. So people kind of want to be on your side, 2 of Cups. It's like they want to be on your side. They want to stand beside you. They want to be friends, or it's mostly because of this energy, this Empress energy. And then the fact that the King of Cups is here too is like, you're wise. I mean, not all Aries, of course. I mean, whatever. But it's like, you're wise. You're like the mother or something, even if you're not. And the Queen of Wands still popped out. So you can have Aries in your chart, of course. You can have Scorpio in your chart. You have Taurus in your chart. It's like you are a nurturer by nature. And people just want to be near you. Somebody can be afraid of you. I don't know why. I feel like somebody's afraid of the power that you have or something. Or there's power in your like your voice or something. There's like it's power in your words, or it's power in what you do. It's something like that. Maybe you have a Black Panther like spirit or some shit. Maybe you had ancestors that was Black Panthers or something. I don't know. Ancestors, man. Again, this motherfucker's coming and doing this shit, or is it somebody else? No, never mind, somebody else. I thought that was that same fucking truck. That was about to do that whole loud ass, obnoxious ass revving. People just gotta let it out. They just gotta fucking like let it be known that they're there. Yeah, we see you. Yeah. So you guys have a power. It's some type of fucking power that you hold. You got a Libra moon. You don't have to be dealing with somebody who does. But you're definitely an independent person, and people follow you. Whatever that means. It's like people want to be close to you. They want to follow you. You're literally showing people there's nothing to fear just by being just by, I don't know if it is just showing people, but it's like just by you kind of just doing things, they're like, when people are impressed or inspired, but they also fear you because it's like, damn, you're that powerful. How could I ever, you know, overtake Aries, or how could I ever? It's like it's not even supposed to be about that. First and foremost, it's like, what's the point of competing? There's no need to compete. There's no need to do any of that shit. I don't really know many Aries that are like competitive in that form. Like anything you can do, I could do better. All that weird ass shit. I don't really know many Aries that's like that. A lot of them, they're competitive when it comes to like sports and things where, and it's not even that type of competitive. Like, they don't care if you win. They're not gonna go and cry. I mean, they may, I don't know, but they're not like those sore loser type competitive people. I mean, not the ones that I know. They're usually just competitive in fields that they're good at, or just competitive. Period. It's gonna be like basketball and baseball and just things of that nature. But I don't really know many, unless they never healed from some shit and they just, that's just who they are when they get older, where they just competing like, oh yeah, I can do it better, or I'm better, all this other shit. They don't want to be seen as less than. I know those types, but it's very seldom, and usually they're like older, older Aries that, you know something, they didn't heal from some shit, whatever that is. Like, they constantly have to compete and show that they were good, and then they must have never felt good enough for something, I don't know, or they never got validation, so they do this, they take it into their adulthood, and now they gotta fucking prove to everybody that, look at me, even when they're fucking like 60 years old. It's just like, it's not that deep. But I don't really know many Aries that are those type of competitive type of people. I know plenty of them that just be, they have no problem with sharing, the spotlight, or not letting somebody win, but they're not necessarily sore losers. They're just like, oh damn, okay. They may have feelings of like, slight jealousy or whatever, maybe, but I don't really know many that's just like irate and ready to fucking like off somebody just because a person won something, or got in first place, or it did better, or is better at something. Like, not much. It really depends on the situation, but most nah. So I don't know. People fear you, but they really want to be close to you. And I don't know if it's because of your nurturing nature. You don't have to have children or anything. You can be older, younger, it doesn't matter. Maybe you've been here before, whatever that means. But people can, maybe you're like a silent strength or something. And some people, their energy speak volumes, and they may not even really speak at all. You can be real cool, calm, relaxed. Maybe you got certain other placements that makes you like that. You're real cool, cool, calm, and relaxed under pressure, just under, and some other people, maybe even not. Some other people, maybe they freak out and they're like, oh my God, what are we doing? Ah, and crying and shit. And you're just kind of like, you're not like that. Somebody wants to embody that. They don't want to be aggressive, and they don't want to be aggressive and loud and dominant. They want to know, how do they be silent and have like silent strength, and handle situations where you're not freaking out, or I don't know what it starts with. It starts with not taking things too seriously, depending on the situation, or not taking yourself too seriously, because everybody makes mistakes, and not everybody is fucking, you know always have it on point, always, got it together, always have it, get it right the first time, all that other shit. Whatever. But yeah, or this is you that want to have that silent type of energy. Maybe you want to be more cool, calm, and collected. Maybe you want to be more non-aggressive, non-this, non-that, and maybe you just don't know how, or you want to know how to embody that type of energy. And you just don't know how to. Or that's why you're close to someone in particular, because you want to be able to embody an energy where fear is not a factor in your life. Question: would any of you guys actually go on Fear Factor? That shit was like, some of the stuff was alright, but he had a lot of shit that was like, fuck no, I don't give a damn if it's 10,000. I don't care. You may have a lot of Capricorn. You're trying to be done with Capricorn, or this can be throughout Capricorn season. You embody a lot that some people, some people, you may feel like you don't even have. You may feel like you don't even, you don't really have qualities about you that are good qualities, but you would be surprised at how many people really want the qualities that you have. You may feel like your qualities ain't all that. Maybe you feel like you're extremely action oriented. Maybe you are very bold, very courageous, and all these things, and you feel like, you may feel like you can't stand that about yourself. But you may have somebody who's like, damn, I wish I was bold enough to pull that shit off like you doing, or I wish that I was that aggressive and not so lackadaisical, or not so chill, or sorry, not so lackadaisical, or not so chill, or maybe, or whatever. So you may have things about you that characteristics that people really admire. You may not admire it yourself, though. You may be like, I want the opposite of me at times. Shit like that. I've been there before, where I'm just like, damn, I wish I could just like not have so many fucking things. I wish I could speak differently sometimes, or not have so many fucking thoughts constantly. Because I have a Gemini placement that has me like everywhere. I have like, I'm trying to think. I got like 3, 4 different things. No, I'll say 3. I got 3 different I have 3 different electronic things that has so many fucking windows or tabs open of so many things that I want to get at, but it's been so long that I should really shut all those shits down. Some of them aren't even a thing anymore. Like, they're not even a website anymore, or it's old. But I just have so many fucking things that it's like, I want to do this and I want to do that, and da da da. But I'm able to multitask for the most part really well. However, I look at it like I'm so disorganized, and some people, they're so organized, and I'm like, oh damn, I wish I could just do one thing at a time. But I'm good at doing a lot of things at one time, and it works out. And you got some people who wish they can do a lot at one time, but they can only do one thing at a time, and they may want something, something that you possess. So don't feel like just because you possess something that you find to be annoying, or whatever the case may be, that other people wouldn't want to have that characteristic themselves, or a trait or whatever. So everybody's unique and different. Anyways, it's been real. I'm out. I'm fucking done. Huh? No contact. Okay. All right. Oh God.